Good morning from Still thinking about the introduction to this podcast, guys. This weekend we'll be recording introduction and some music and changing pieces that I add at the beginning and at the end of each podcast. Thinking about the ways how to welcome you every day and acknowledge your amazing drive and persistence to learn more every day. About the ways how to eat better, to improve yourself, and to ultimately learn how to look better, feel better, and perform better on all levels. So congrats, guys, that you're tuning in every day and learning and applying as much as you can to improve yourself. That's amazing. So congratulations. As you guess, this is Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to eat better daily. I'm your host, Angela Shurina from Create Yourself That Today, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your personal diet inspector and food explorer, and just someone with a lot of passion and obsession for everything we put on our plates, in our mouth, in our fridge, and our grocery shopping cart. Again, in order to hopefully feel amazing, look awesome, and perform the best on all levels. So this week, we talked a lot about fasting. We talked about what fasting is, what kinds of fasting there are, and what kinds of fasting you should try for in your situation to fix some health problem or increase your energy levels or just improve your performance and health and well-being. Fasting can help with all of that. We talked about what to eat and drink during fast. We talked about habits and small tips and advice that you can use to finally stick with your fasting. And today's episode, the last episode's, for now, dedicated to fasting, I decided to dedicate to eating habits after you finish fasting and how to stick with healthier eating habits. Yesterday, I got an email from somebody following me on social media, and the person asked me about what do I do after I stop fasting. They actually asked me about fasting mimicking diet. That is another protocol used by many people, popularized recently. So the person asked me, how do I eat when I don't fast? I still have weight to lose in this particular case. I still have things to work in my health, with my health. But I'm afraid that I just won't be able to eat healthy to maintain that progress and to keep up that progress while I'm actually eating food. And a lot of people who considering fasting have the same concerns, like, okay, I do this fasting, I lose weight, my health gets better, but what do I do after? A lot of people, a lot of us, I didn't always have, perfect or almost perfect eating habits. It took me a while, like a decade, to really come where I am right now. A lot of people just do not have, a lot of you folks do not have perfect eating habits, and that's okay. And probably you don't want to have perfect habits for every single day of your life, but most of the time, to support your health, longevity, performance, well-being, health on all levels, we need to have healthier eating habits, basically eating habits that support our health, our energy levels, and so we like the way we look in the mirror, and that's also very important. And we need to, again, learn how to eat, not only fast, but how to eat also, because as sad as it can sound, but no fasting will cure you of not healthy eating habits, meaning no matter how much you fast, if when you eat, your eating habits are really horrible, like you're eating a lot of junk, or you're binging on junk all the time, or you're just not eating healthy foods that you need to eat to also nourish your body, because fasting only works when you actually nourish your body when you start eating. So it's very important to work on your eating habits plus fasting, because let's say you fasting successfully, but then when you just eat junk and you just don't provide the nutrients that your body needs to rebuild itself every day. And while you're not fasting to create the cell structures, organs, and tissues, in a healthy way. If your body doesn't get enough nutrients for that from the foods you eat, then fasting just gonna make you more malnourished, and it's gonna be negative, not positive. So you need to learn how to eat right also, plus the fasting. That's when you get all the benefits and all the great effects of fasting. And today I will give you my kind of way around you, so you still feel that you are in control of your food, but you don't feel deprived, and at the same time you're supplying as much nutrients as possible to your body while eating. So this is the plan that I recommend to a lot of people who have problems with eating behaviors, who do not know how to eat right, who kind of okay to fast, but again don't know how to eat properly, and also have some weight to lose. This is my solution for this particular case. This is not a solution for optimized for muscle building or to put on healthy weight. It's just, again, for people who might be like you, have problems having healthy eating behaviors, people who either who used to either control their every bite of food they put in their mouth, or just go and binge and never really learned how to eat properly to maintain the health benefits of fasting or exercise. So 5-step eating process. First, I want you to understand that you need to still have some kind of control. Like even healthy foods, you cannot eat unlimited foods. And to resolve this problem and still lose fat, lose weight, still have progress in that department, you need to have fewer meals. So I really suggest to limit your eating window to 4 or 6 hours. Why 4 to 6 hours? Because what I noticed from my personal experience, my clients, it's really hard to overeat on healthy foods in 4 to 6 hours. It just almost impossible. So that's why I want you to limit your eating window to 4 to 6 hours, really great hours when it comes to compliance and good for digestion and metabolism, is to eat your first meal somewhere around 12 to 2 o'clock, so noon to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then your last meal, if you have one, 4 to 6 p.m. If you're having just one meal, then probably the best time is from 4 to 6 p.m. Again, this will allow you to control your hunger and not to overeat excessively, and to also get the benefits of daily fasting, improve your digestive health, but also burn some fat and lose some fat. That will help you a lot. So 12 to 6 p.m., 1 to 2 meals. And in those meals combined, you want to make sure that you consume no less, and this is, guys, very important for satiety and for better body composition, meaning less fat, more lean body mass. So you need to consume sufficient amount of protein, and for many people the amount is different. So I usually recommend 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of your ideal body weight. So if your ideal body weight, I don't know, if you're a female and let's say you want to be somewhere around 130 pounds, 140 pounds, or whatever it is, then you would consume 1 to 130 or 140 grams of protein, divided into 2 meals or at 1 meal. And this is very, very important, guys. So protein, number 1. Then you want to consume your fatty foods, so eat fat naturally occurring in your whole eggs or your fatty fish, or your meats and poultry. And when it comes to added fats, healthy added fats, you want to consume fats like olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, extra virgin coconut oil, maybe cacao butter. But for any kinds of added fats per day, your amount is 2-3 tablespoons. That's it. And that can be olive oil in your salad or when you cook your veggies, or that can be coconut oil while you're cooking, or grass-fed butter or ghee, but limit it to 2-3 spoons. Why is that? Just personal experience works and will allow you to still lose fat and make sure you are not overeating on fat. Step number 3 is eliminating sugar, grains, dairy, starch, and nuts. Why these foods? Because these foods promote, in some people, in many, actually one of those foods will promote fat gain for the reason of either simply not being able to stop to eat that, like for example nuts, and consuming too many calories at the end of the day. And even though calories is not everything at all, too much is too much. Or those foods can promote unhealthy insulin levels and can promote unhealthy weight gain or prevent you from losing weight. So no sugar, no processed sugar, no grains, no dairy, no starch. And by starch, I mean rice, pasta, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all of that. Unstarchy vegetables, only non-starchy vegetables. So no dairy, no starch, no nuts, no sugar, no grains. Eliminate these foods for now. And this step also gonna help a lot to prevent overeating, like a lot, you wouldn't believe. Step number 4, every day you need to eat huge salad, and huge, I mean the portion should be a bowl where you can put on your head. That's kind of like funny way for me to measure. So the bowl should be a little bit bigger than your head, so you can put it on your head and your head fits into that bowl. That's your portion for the day of salad from fresh leafy greens, either lettuces and kale and bok choy and Swiss chard and all the herbs like parsley or dill, or all of this. And then some maybe you can add some cooked broccoli to that, Brussels sprouts or spinach, or whatever it is you want to add from non-starchy vegetable department. That the link to non-starchy vegetable list, by the way, you can find in the show notes. But anyway, so big ass salad every day. That's another step in the program that you cannot skip or omit. And step number 5 and final, you need to eat every day fatty fish that will provide omega-3 fatty acids. So you need to eat either sardines or salmon or herring, or just look up fatty fish with omega-3 and make sure it's wild, because only wild fatty fish has the omega-3 that you need. And then eat at least 1 whole egg every day. This is step number 5, fatty fish plus eggs. This is also non-negotiable, and from nutritional perspective, it's explained basically those foods, fatty fish and eggs, have some essential nutrients that are proven. If you don't eat them on a regular basis, your brain gonna suffer, your hunger might get out of control, very important for your hormones and your satiety levels. So just believe me, fatty fish, at least 1 egg. I eat, to give you an idea, 3 eggs daily, usually. Whole eggs, I either hard boil them or make some kind of omelette or scramble, whatever it is I want that day. So again, let's recap. For you to improve your healthy eating habits, not feeling deprived, and you can say, but we are not eating sugar or grains, how can I not feel deprived? Well, the thing is, you can eat till fullness, till satiety, not counting calories, but following these rules. And because I'm not limiting your fats, I actually want you to have a lot of healthy fats in your diet. We're not limiting calories, we are eating enough proteins. Guys, you're gonna feel full and like you're eating the most food you've eaten in your whole life, believe me. But you need to stick with these rules. So 1-2 meals a day in 4 to 6 hour window. I recommend eating from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. for many different reasons. And then those 5 steps, 5 rules. So you need to need enough protein, 1 gram per 1 pound of ideal body mass. You need to not eat more than 2-3 tablespoons of added fats, healthy fats. So again, no vegetable oils, of course, but olive oil, coconut oil, cacao butter, grass-fed ghee or butter. Rule number 3, you eliminate sugar, grains, dairy, starch, and nuts. Nothing wrong with nuts or some foods on this list, but you have certain goal of weight loss and improving your eating habits at the same time. So believe me, no sugar, no grains, no dairy, no starch, no nuts. Rule number 4, big ass salad every single day. You can also add cooked vegetables, cooked non-starchy vegetables to your salad. And then rule number 5, every day fatty fish, wild fatty fish, and at least 1 egg. If you want this list in a written form or some kind of note, shoot me email to Angela@createyoursalad.today. Angela@createyoursalad.today. I'll be more than happy to send you a quick email back with this list explaining some of the steps or rules on this list. Also, you can completely free schedule a Q&A, Skype, or WhatsApp call with me if you follow the link in the show notes, and there I can answer more questions that you might have about this protocol of fasting or anything you might want to ask me. And that's it for today, guys. Happy fasting, happy weekend. Do some fasting on the weekend. Every Sunday, I, for example, take off food and I fast 0 calories for 42 hours from the evening of Saturday till afternoon on Monday. So you can also try that and follow me along. But yeah, let's fast and let's also work on our eating habits. They both work the best only with each other. If one is off fasting or healthy eating, then you're not going to feel your best. Just not going to happen. So, happy weekend. Eat healthy, fast, and yeah. Till next time, guys. I love you all. Thank you for listening. Be your healthiest self this weekend and eat and fast. And I'll see you next week.